Hi everyone, today we are going to make the Samantha Marie Designs River Romper. The first thing you're going to do is take your neckband pieces. If you couldn't fit everything into one piece, take your two and attach them together. And then these are the snap tabs. If you just fold them on themselves and then sew the two sides together, and you'll do this twice, but you will only need to do this if you're doing the snap version and not the tie version. I am making the shorts and the short sleeve version of the River Romper, so I have leg bands. If you're making the long pants or the long sleeve shirt option, you will have leg cuffs and arm cuffs. You will then take your sleeves and line the back of your sleeve onto the back bodice and attach it. And then take your front bodice and attach it to the front side of the sleeve. And then you will repeat this process on the opposite side. Now what I'm going to do is find the middle of my back bodice, add in my tag, and then take the seam that I created with the neckband, and we're going to form that into the band, so fold it wrong sides together. I will clip the middle seam of the neckband at the middle of the back bodice, and then I'm just going to go ahead and clip the neckband all the way around the opening on the front on both sides. You're not going to want to stretch this too much at all, so just kind of evenly stretch it the whole length on both sides.
I don't even really know where to begin, because it seems like every time I get ahead, I end up going 2 steps back. So tonight, I'm just gonna let this one ride. You know what I mean?
Once the neckband is clipped onto the body pieces, you can go ahead and serge it in place. After you've attached the neckband onto the body of the romper, you can go ahead and top stitch it. You can either do this with your cover stitch machine, or if you don't have that, you can do it with just a straight stitch on your normal sewing machine. Since I'm doing the short sleeve version, I need to hem my sleeve, so that's what I'm doing here with my cover stitch machine. If you are doing the long sleeve version, you do not hem the sleeve, you add the sleeve cuff. And this pattern has two different sleeve cuff options. There's the normal cuff, or there's actually a fold over cuff. Here I'm going and clipping my leg bands wrong sides together to form the actual band. But like I said, I'm only doing this because I'm doing the shorts version. If you're doing the pants version, there is an option for a basic leg cuff or a fold over leg cuff. I'm also taking my snap tabs and turning them right sides out, so that way I can go ahead and attach those in the side seams of the romper. When it comes to constructing the romper, the front of it overlaps, so you'll have a snap tab on your inner side and you'll have a snap tab on the outer side. So the way I'm clipping this, I want that snap tab to be on the outside, so it is going to be sandwiched between my front and back pieces. So per the pattern, there was little lines that you could go ahead and mark to give you the correct placement of your snap tab. And then for this side, I'm going to have the snap tab be on the inside of my romper. So this one is not going to be sandwiched between the front and backs. It is just going to lay on top of one of them. Now that I have the snap tabs in place, you can go ahead and sew up the side of the romper on both sides. And you'll go up the side of the romper and down the side of the short sleeve or the long sleeve. And you will repeat this on the opposite side. I took all of my serger tails with a knit picker. If you look in the description of the video, there's a link for my Amazon storefront, and this one is linked on there. Now it's time to finish up the bottom of the romper. Whenever you're doing this, take note of how you want your front and back pieces to go, because whenever you go ahead and you sew it, you don't want to overlap them the wrong way than how they're supposed to be with your snap tabs.
We feel that vibe all night. You know, I don't even really know where to begin.
Once you have this all clipped up, you can go ahead and serge it in place.
Every time I get ahead, I end up going 2 steps back. So tonight, I'm just gonna let this one ride. You know what I mean?
For the last step, you go ahead and attach your leg bands. I always put the seam where I join my leg band on the inside of the crotch, so then you're not seeing it from the outside.
No matter where you're from, all around the world, it's one unique, one special vibe.
Now that you're done sewing, it's time to attach the snaps. I get all of my snaps from Cam Snaps, and that's where I got my snap press as well. You'll add a snap to each of the snap tabs, and then if you go ahead and line up your shoulder seams and then flip your snap tab over, that will show you where you should place the snap where it goes on the neckband. But after you do that, you are done. You'll have a finished river romper. Thank you all so much for watching. If you have any questions, please add them in the comments below and I'll make sure to get those answered for you.